everyone. How is everyone doing? All right, so I am Dr. Tamara Dunn.
And I am Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Hello, hello,
All
everyone.
right, we're going to get y'all together. So I need you guys to tag and share this live today. All right. So tag all your family and friends, everyone that you know is going through some things that they want change. We're going to give y'all some good, holistic, drug free solutions. Share this to your pages. We need this information to go out. I am so excited. How about you, Dr. Branwell?
I'm excited. You know I get excited about
For
this.
sure. For sure, for sure. So we're going to be coming to you guys a lot because, we've got a lot to say. And our patch devices, we are seeing that they are just giving people hope and dignity and giving their quality of life and doing so much. And we're just going to get right to it because I know we don't want all the fluff. You want to know how they can help you. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to keep coming back with different solutions to problems that you may be going through. But the good news is that our patch devices actually cover over 85% of all the problems that go to the doctor's office. When you go to the doctor and you're complaining about something, our patch devices cover over 85% of that in different combinations. So we're going to keep coming to you over and over and over to go over those solutions with you so that you are more versed and more educated on what these patch devices can do for you.
I think I'm listening to you and I understand what you're saying and what you're talking about because we've seen such miraculous things happen for people and, people getting up out of wheel. When I start saying it, it almost sounds as if I'm making up something when I say to someone, yes, we are seeing people leave behind their wheelchairs, get off of their walkers, carry their canes under their arms or start twirling them around or some other athletic type of thing that they're doing like a baton. But this is so real. And so what I would like to say first is that our bodies work in this way already. We were set up for our bodies to respond to what our brain tells our bodies to do. What has happened is we've wreaked all kinds of havoc on our bodies for different reasons, different things, whether it be stress, whether it was you weren't eating the way that you were supposed to, you have a medical condition, just all kinds of things that throw us out of balance. What these devices are doing, and yes, they are FDA registered medical devices, but they're wearables. And so when we say devices and they're so thin and so small, you're probably looking at us sideways too. But they work. And it's just as if when you touch a hot stove or you touch really, really cold snow, y'all over there touch snow. I don't touch any snow over here.
Yes, we do. Snow and ice.
But when you touch it, you immediately move your hand or you feel it immediately. That is the same response when you put these patches on. The pattern that is specific to the issues being addressed for that patch goes directly to your brain, and your brain decodes that pattern and tells your body what to do to correct it. Now that's the big key. Correction, because you said no medications, no chemicals, no ingredients, not even supplements, not even people like, so is there magnesium in it? No, because there's nothing in it. Is there potassium in it? No, because there's nothing in it. There's nothing in there. Is it going to interact with my medication? No, because there's nothing in it. And it's operating specifically for your body. So your body, your brain, what needs to be put into balance, that's even more miraculous because that's not what happens with medication. Basically, a medication does a certain thing, and it does that in everybody's body in the same way. So you may or may not react properly to it because you need something tailored. Well, guess what? This is already tailored because it works with your body, how your body was already created. So I think still, even though I just said that, I know somebody's looking at me sideways, cross-eyed, whatever, because it's so simple that we could peel and patch. peel it and stick it on. And yes, some people call it stickers, right? Can you put on a sticker?
That's
You
fine. Let me get you some stickers.
put stickers, a band-aid, whatever you have peeled and stuck before to you. This is what this is, but it's so powerful.
Hmm.
And there's
Hmm.
so much research behind it. 17 years of research
Hmm.
and lots of money toward research and development by
Hmm.
Jake Dollywall. And
Yes.
we're talking $40 million.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And what I love about that is you said, the medications work differently in our body, will work the same way in everyone's body, but your body could need something different. Also, the medications, they only last a certain amount of time, and that's why you got to take every 4 to 6 hours, or take 2 to 3 a day, or every day, but these patch devices actually rewire, repair, recorrect your brain patterns. And as you're switching them out every 24 hours, it starts from where it left off, so it never wears off. It just gets better and better and better. And that's why consistency with these patch devices is so important. It's key. Like, you've already given all those medications 20, 30 years to help you. And now you're on more because they've caused different side effects, right? So now it's time to have a different solution that's actually going to help you repair and correct. So I love that. That's probably my favorite thing about it is that every day it's better and better. It's never going to wear off. Every day is just better and better. That's what we like, right? So we're going to get into what we're talking about today. So we're talking about our Fab Five. This is what we call them, our Fab Five. All right. So these are our favorite five. This is where we're seeing the people get out their wheelchairs and walk when they haven't walked in years. People who have different conditions where they don't even feel like their muscles are coming back, their nerves are coming back, their blood flow is coming back. People are, like she said, twirling their canes. They're putting them canes under their arm and running away, right? I actually have a customer who needs some more for her mom, and she was like, but I don't want her to have that liberty because I keep having to chase her around. I said, well, that's what she needs. She want to feel good. She want to get around, right? She's joking, but that's just
Yes,
what it's doing for her. So that is so amazing.
it is.
So what do we want to talk first? Let's do liberty and victory first, Dr. Bradwell.
Absolutely. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, liberty and victory. So, liberty is our foundational patch. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the Fab Five, but guess what?
Mhm.
Everyone needs the liberty, okay?
Mhm.
Because it is a foundational. And why is it foundational? Because it does balance. It helps with your balance and stability. We
Mhm.
have a non-dominant side and a dominant side. That already makes us unstable, but you don't realize it because you've learned to compensate. Your body has learned to compensate. When we put
Mhm.
this patch on you, this patch actually evens out that side,
Mhm.
your non-dominant side. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to even it out and make you more balanced. That means that you immediately get stronger. And when we say immediately, it is immediately. Even if you're a strong person, even if you're an athlete,
Mhm.
even if you work out, you're a mega workout person, a personal trainer, whatever, it's still going to help you. I'm a pretty strong person. I have nice muscles and what have you. And let me tell you, I was so surprised at how this helps me. So I wear the Liberty every day too. No, I don't stumble and fall all the time, but why
Mhm.
wouldn't I want to be stronger? Why wouldn't you want to be stronger from a preventative standpoint? Why do I want to wait until something happens? I want to make my body stronger and more balanced and stability. And that leads to living a longer life. And that is shown in literature. So we
Yes.
didn't make that up.
No,
It's in
that
the
is true.
articles. Yep,
That is
it's in
true.
science.
And not only just being stronger, but liberty helps just the natural balance of our brain and body, right? So if anything is off, that liberty is helping to correct that anything. So we don't, cure diseases or conditions or anything like that. But if our autonomic nervous system controls everything in our body, cardiovascular systems, respiratory systems. So that's the way we breathe, our heartbeat, our blood pressure, digestive system, how we digest, all it's so much of that GERD and Crohn's and
Yeah.
heartburn, all of that, right? So the Liberty has helped regulate all of those functions and systems in our body. So Liberty is very important. I'm gonna put it back up. Liberty. I want you to write that down.
Yes.
Liberty. All right. So then we've
Gives you
got
liberty. Liberty gives you liberty.
yes,
So
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Then we've got victory.
victory. So this gives you victory. So the cool thing about victory is that it crosses over, it has some overlap with the liberty. So now you're going to get even stronger, but you're going to improve your agility and your recovery. It's very important for recovery if you not just a mega exercise person, like I don't know where I got that term, but anyway, you know what I mean. You're not spending 3 hours in the gym. You're that person that walks for 20 minutes or whatever, but guess what? It still will give you better recovery. You're going to recover. Your muscles are going to recover. Your nerves, your blood vessels going to recover from your activity. So then you can actually do more and do more faster. You can actually increase your improvement, your performance improvement over time. So instead of walking for 20 minutes, now you can walk for 30 minutes without feeling sore in your calves and your thighs and feeling like stuff is on fire. Right. You don't want to do that. So this is going to help you with that. It also is helping people with neuropathy. And so it's not treating. So we're not talking about treating disease or anything like that. But remember, it's a rewiring of what's happening. So it's helping the nerves, actually, the sensations be better, be more where they're supposed to be. So now neuropathy is going to get better. And of course, we're telling you about the Fab Five. So we're talking about combining things to help that neuropathy, right? So, and then athletes, I mean, we have studies showing 10% improvement in performance across the board in Arizona State University football players, D1 football players, so top performing athletes, to improve by 10%. Somebody that's already performing at a high level is incredible.
Incredible. Yes. My son uses Victory, Liberty at the same time when he is playing his football games and his basketball games. He literally has half the team on the patches because it helps them, especially in football. You don't want to go down, right? And if you want to have more sturdiness, more stability, he played quarterback this season, so you want to be able to be strong enough to run, not go down, throw the ball. Is a lot going on, right? So it really helped him, and he really understood from when I was out of town one week and he couldn't get them. And he was like, "You gotta leave them." Like he called me that night. Like, if you gotta go, then you gotta leave them. Like I need them when I play in my game. So, and he's 11. So when
Wow.
he notices the difference, that's saying something. So that excites me.
So if you
It's
have to
okay.
go, that's okay. You can go ahead and go, but you got to leave the patches.
For sure. Absolutely. And it's drug
Absolutely.
free, guys. So it is not no way in any means cheating. If the D1, NFL, NHL, all of those athletes are using this, why not give your child the same advantage, especially if that's their goal to reach those level heights, right? If your child's trying to go pro, then give them the same advantage as the pros. That only makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And injuries are going to be less too, because now your stability, your agility, usually injuries happen because your agility, you run out of it at some point and you have a planted foot somewhere and the rest of your body is still moving, and so it stresses and injures another part of the body, your knees, your ankles, that type of stuff. So that means that you're more stable. That means you're going to have less likelihood of injury, or serious injury. Even if you get a little sprain or something, it's not going to be as major as tearing something. And so, that would be another reason. And that's from your increased strength. And as you're working out, then you're improving that. So you're adding to it because the movement is actually also helping with the rewiring. So when you put these patches on, move a little bit, shake a little bit, so
Yeah.
that you can stimulate that. And the more that you move, the better that you get.
Yes, that is so true. So true. All right. So we got liberty and victory. So we're adding all these together, guys. All right. So we've got freedom, which is another very popular because it helps with our pain levels. And I like freedom, okay, because depending on what you have going on, it doesn't matter. You know how when you have certain types of pain, like this medication won't work because it's not strong enough, or vice versa. This works for everything, like a headache, stomach ache, knee pain, sciatica, fibromyalgia, whatever type of pain that you have. This pain patch in combination with the liberty and the freedom, the liberty and the victory can work wonders for you. All right. And a lot of times the victory and the liberty is also helping with your inflammation levels. A lot of times we have inflammation because we have pain, or we've got pain because we got inflammation. So we want to combine those together to just get rid of everything. No inflammation, no pain. You're going to be moving around better. You're going to have more energy. You're just going to feel good. And sometimes I could put 2 of these on, 2 or 3, put one for I put 2 on the side of my neck for my migraines. If I feel any type of situation going on, I'll either do like a liberty freedom on one side or just 2 freedoms, and it works just fine.
And you said combined, so I'm pretty sure I heard somebody out there say, well, why do I have to put on multiple? Why do I have to put on multiple? Because your brain is big enough that it's not just one spot. All of these are not just going to one area doing that decoding. It's different areas in your brain. And so you even have different pain pathways.
Yeah.
You have different pathways for the same thing. So because your body is responding in a different way. And so, yes, you put these together so that you have those integrating at the same time. Why not do it all at the same time so that you get it under control, which is what you can't do with medications because you don't know which one you're going to have a side effect to. So you got to do them one at a time and make sure that you're okay first, and then maybe add another one. If you're adding another one because the pain's not taken care of or the problem's not taken care of. So you got to add. So here we combine our patches together. The liberty is helping the other patches pull it all together because, again, it's controlling that involuntary autonomic nervous system, which controls all of your systems, all of your body systems, and pulling everything together. So we want to do them together. Yes. Make you better, rewire everything at the same time. Why wouldn't you make your whole body better? Everything that's going on at the same time. So you can put on, we have 13 patches. We're only talking about 5 today, but you can put on all 13.
Yes.
Guess what? Nothing bad's going to happen to you. It's going to pull your body together. You're probably going to feel just amazing.
Amazing. I haven't got to the 13 yet, but it has been a day. It's been about 8. It has been a day. It's been about 8, but I haven't got to the full 13 yet. But you never know. But I know one thing: if I need them, I got them. So I have all of them just in case what I need from day to day. All right, awesome. So we are going to go to. So these last 2, even though we're saving these last 2, but they're like my favorite. All right. So let's talk peace. All right. This is probably, I don't even know. So from my experience, I didn't think I needed it until I wore it. I'm pretty chill. I'm calm. I'm good. I'm busy, but I can get through it. I can function. I'm productive, but you don't know what that's doing in your minds, and you don't know what it's doing to your body until you're actually calm. This piece calmed me so much. I didn't even realize how tense I was to the point my husband, he usually has to rub my neck out at night before we go to sleep, just from the tension. And I'm just thinking I got bad shoulders or whatever. But since wearing this, he hasn't had to do it. He might do it to be doing it, but he hasn't done it because he had to do it. So
I like that.
So it's just done so much. So my mind is calmer, my zen is just better. Like I just feel better. My body is relaxed. I'm peaceful. I'm calm. Everyone needs this. My son uses this every day for school. And they're kids, but they still go through different things and
Yes.
pressures in school now, even more so now since we were in kids. And maybe not, it's just different, right? So he wears this and another one every day for school. And it's just been such a 180 for him in his school year because of it. So this is another foundational one for me.
For me too, it's foundational, and I agree with you. Both of us are kind of chill people, very low key, reserved, and what have you. But we still go through stress, and that means that our bodies are responding on the inside. So
Mm-hmm.
it may even be worse for us because we have this outer
Mm-hmm.
appearance like nothing's happening
Mm-hmm.
and everything's happening on the inside. So peace definitely quiets. You don't have to have a diagnosis of anxiety. We all go through stress. This, to me, like everybody needs this. Like, how good would it have been if we had this during the pandemic when people were having such
Yes. Oh,
severe response to
yeah.
being alone and
For
then stressed about what was going to happen if they went outside and if they
sure.
were around people and all of that. And then also when you have issues of pain, when you have chronic conditions, what this does is quiets that dysynchronous firing of your nerves, because that's what's happening when you get stressed. You get that cortisol response, your fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
Now after you stay in that state for a long period of time, your nerves start doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They're not working together, they're actually working against each other.
Mm-hmm.
The peace patch is going to quiet that so that now your body can respond better.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get into balance, you got
Yes.
these. So yes, put on. Yes, we're up to 4. Yes, we're
Yes.
up to 4, and
Yes,
put them
we
all
are.
on.
Put
Put
them
them
all
on.
on. Put them all on. Especially if you're so right now we're in chronic pain levels probably 8 and higher. Like we need to have all 4 of these. The freedom. If you just got an acute stomach ache or acute headache, the freedom patch will take care of that. But if you have something on a daily basis like chronic pain, we want to add that liberty and victory once we start talking levels 6 and 7. But once it gets higher than that, we got to add that piece in. Again, when it's calming your body down, because when you're in a lot of pain, your body's going to tense up anyway. That's putting so much stress on your body. That's when our blood pressure go up, so many things, right? So if we can get that piece added to that just to calm our nerves, calm our mind, calm our muscles, calm our body, that's going to help the liberty, victory, and freedom work even better so that you relieve that pain that you have in your body. So we got to add them all. Yes.
Absolutely, and you can get
Every
so
day.
much more done. You all that stuff that you're trying to do that's causing your stress. Guess what? You'll be able to actually do it better and actually
Mm-hmm.
think of a plan. Your strategy will be better because you'll actually be calm, and
Yes.
your thoughts will be clear
Yes.
in doing that. So, and
All
then
right. And then we got my other favorite.
the
So these two
fans.
I absolutely wear every single day. I wear these every day. So let me put up defend so they can write that down.
So,
Defend. All
yes,
right.
that defend is for immune system. So, but when we say that, don't close off your brain to what that encompasses,
Mm-hmm.
because if you think about it, we have so many people with things. And again, we have this disclaimer: we're not talking about treating or mitigating disease, so we're not talking about cure, but we are talking about addressing symptoms by rewiring your brain. When you talk about an immune system, we have so many people with autoimmune disorders like MS, like lupus,
Mm-hmm.
even some thyroid conditions.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff out there, stuff happening in your gut, inflammatory bowel disorders like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. Again, we're not talking about curing, but my goodness, if
Yeah.
you can maximize how your immune system is responding, which you're doing it from your brain because everything is controlled from your brain, I cannot see that you wouldn't improve in amount of flare-ups that you have, and what have you, and just feeling better, because
Mhm.
as your immune system keeps fighting your body, it's draining you, it's draining your energy, it's actually depleting what's happening, what needs to be in other parts of your body. So maybe one part of your body is getting like all the attention, that means the rest of your body is like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm over here, I'm
Yes.
over here. So to do your immune system, it also helps with allergies because it's helping through the immune system. So both of us are no
Yes.
longer taking our allergy medicine, which is more Zyrtec for me, because I'm wearing my Defend patch. And I can
Yes.
even now, in the beginning, if I missed some days of my Defend patch, it showed
It
up like
it
when I
showed
would
up.
stop doing my Zyrtec. But now I can actually go some days without wearing it. Not that I
Mhm.
want to, because it actually does some other things that I like, that I can go, because that rewiring has happened. And
Yes.
so my body has the instruction to stop that nonsense with those allergies and
Yes.
responding to like all these allergens in Florida. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
Um,
believe it. Yes. I believe
so,
it. Yes.
and I know that you've gotten the same relief as well.
Yes. So I it wasn't so much the pressure for allergies like in my nasal cavities, but more so my eyes, like it just
Mm,
feel like they're coming out. They burn, they're red, like they're just so itchy. Sometimes you get into that rhythm of just itching and
mhm,
but I haven't had to do that. I honestly, someone asked me for some eye drops, I think my daughter or something, and I was like, oh, I have no idea where they are because I haven't had to use them.
that's awesome.
I and I'm usually dropping them like 1 an hour, and as an eye
Mm,
doctor, you're not supposed to do that. You're going to mess up all your corneal epithelium and all that. But that's all I could do. That's the only relief that I got just for those 10, 15 minutes, right? So I was just dropping him all the time. So nose running sometimes in the morning and
mm,
at nighttime, but all of that stopped. And it's usually worse because my son plays football from July to October. So we're outside all the time, practice, games, like we're outside a lot. And I didn't have not one problem out there on that grass in the field the whole summer. So that, if anything else, that excited me. Let alone, with all the germy people we're around, is keeping my immune
oh my
system
goodness.
stronger, expect with all those kids, right? And then we've been traveling. So we've been on the airplanes.
Hmm.
I did catch COVID though, early, like I think it was September.
Hmm.
And I had one bad day where I didn't feel good, like
Hmm.
really, really bad. But
Uh-huh.
I put 2 Defend patches on for the rest of
You
that week.
recovered.
And every day, when I say I just felt better and better and better, I only secluded myself just until the test came back negative, but
Hmm.
I felt so good. A lot of times people with COVID or the flu or that virus that's going around, they're bad and they're down for weeks. Like they don't feel any better, regardless what they take, any type of uh, syrup like cough syrup or
Hmm.
any type of pill medication. I put my 2 Defend patches on, and I didn't have to do anything else. I didn't take not one other thing.
That's awesome.
Like it helped me every day. It was better and better. So that excites me so much. That's why I wear it every day. My Defending piece, I wear it every day. Okay.
Well, in quicker
Every
recovery, that's important because I mean, the longer you stay down, then different things happen. Like you're the only
yeah,
one in your house that does
yeah,
whatever you do, right? So
absolutely.
if mama's
Everything.
down, then
Yes.
there's an
I can't go
issue.
down.
Usually we have a problem,
Yeah.
right? And so, absolutely, faster recovery. And that means that then you're not spreading because you're not like leaking fluids and what have you. So, you're also not spreading anything. So, this is
Hmm.
actually protecting other people around you, the people that you care about, or people that you're coming
Hmm.
in contact with.
Yeah.
The other huge thing about this, and we have video of this, is
Hmm.
improved blood flow.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That is such a major issue for so many people. And when you think about it, you're like, oh, why would I need that? Well, if you have high blood pressure,
Yeah.
something's wrong with your blood flow. That means that your blood vessels are actually constricting and your heart is pumping against constricted blood vessels.
Hmm.
If you got better blood flow and you're using your other four, your
Yes.
Liberty, that's
Yes.
helping your blood vessels be at a better tone more relaxed rather than constricted. This is why we're saying you got to put the stuff together. You got to put the patches on, all the patches that we're suggesting. Okay.
Yes.
And it's okay.
Yes.
It'll be all right. How many medicines are you on right now? How many medicines have you been taking for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years? We have a lot of people actually being able to minimize that because their brain is rewiring and their body is in better condition. So that blood flow. So if you have poor circulation in your extremities, if you have high blood pressure, like I said, to even out that blood flow, we have video that shows somebody without the patch on and then the patch on, and the video of the blood actually improving in its flow. That is amazing. How many people do we have out there that are at risk for blood clots and what have you? That's because the blood slows down. We have what we call hyperviscous conditions, which, by the way, pregnancy is one of them. And so pregnancy is actually a risk toward stroke. Again, here's Dr. Bramwell saying, I am not saying that we are treating disease or curing disease, but what I am saying is that we are improving what's happening with the body. It is shown. We have literature, we have video, we have pictures that you improve your blood flow. So then things that are related to that should improve.
Yes.
Right? You got to be consistent, though. You've had high blood pressure for 20 years. Don't think that you're just going to wear this for 2 days and say, nothing happened.
Right.
Or the circulation in my feet, I didn't see anything happen. And when we're talking about circulation, now it's also related to like swelling. If you have swelling, that means that things aren't moving around how they're supposed to. They're not going into the spaces they're supposed to. So it's puffing up your feet, your ankles. I usually get puffy feet when I travel on the plane. I put a Defend on the top of each of my feet the last couple of times I traveled. No puffy feet, no puffy ankles, which is uncomfortable because, usually I'm going somewhere to do something, present or something like that. And I want to be able to wear my dress shoes.
Right.
That's not even cute. That's not cute. When your feet are puffy like that and you're trying to wear your dress shoes, your sandals and whatnot.
Right.
So let me tell you, and we're talking to you. Did you realize that we're doctors?
Yeah.
Do you all realize that we're bona fide doctors? Now, I'm older than her. So I've been around a little bit longer. But I have 31 years of experience of being a doctor. I have never in my whole career seen anything like what's happening with these patches, and being able to help people from that standpoint is just really, really miraculous. And then Dr. Dunn has 18 years?
18 years.
So never. Just that I'm older, that's all.
Absolutely.
That's a long time.
Even if it's 1 year, we haven't seen this. We haven't seen this. So I'm just so excited. This is the Fab Five, guys. And I think the blood flow one defends. That's why people are getting up out of their wheelchairs and walking. This is why they're getting rid of their canes, not just with the balance and stability, but if they are immobile,
that's right.
What happens? Now you're still at increased risk of blood clots. You're still not using your muscles. It is a use it or lose it situation with your brain. Like if your brain doesn't see that you're using something, it's not gonna work. All right. So, but once you get that blood flow and circulation back in those extremities, that's why they're being able to, with better strength and stability, they can get up and move around anywhere. So this is the Fab Five. This is what you need.
Yep.
Okay. On any given day, at any age. I mean, yes. What am I? I don't even know. I'm almost 43. I think, or am I 43? I don't know. I think I'm 43. And I mean, I need all of these. It doesn't matter if you're 80, 90, on a cane or a wheelchair or walker. It does not matter. I don't want to fall. I don't want to have inflammation. I don't want to be in pain. I want to have a good immunity. I want to be calm and not anxious. Like I need these just for every day. Just everything. So
prevention.
Prevention, yes.
Yes.
So
You
this
all
is the
complain
fab
about,
five here.
yes, you all complain
What you
about that
need.
the doctors are just treating you, just treating you, just treating you, and they're not telling you what to do to to prevent what's happening or what's happened. Here, we, the doctors right here, Dr. Tamara Dunn and Dr. Nicole Bramwell, are telling you that this is what you need to help with prevention to be in a better state. So I don't know. We could talk about this all day because we get
Good.
super, super excited about
We
these
could.
patches.
For sure. So listen, guys, we thank you so much. I'm gonna put this back up here because I want you, now that you've heard the information, you know some people out there that need to hear this. And I want you to tag their names in the comments. I want you to share this to your page or share it to their messenger or their phone. Get them the information. Don't be gatekeepers. You could use this, but you do know some people that could use this as well. We are patching 1 million people. In a minute, we're going to pass that. We're going to go to 1 billion. All right. So we want you to be part of that first million because we're going to take over the world. This is revolutionary. This is generational. Like my kids, you listen, let's talk about that just for 1 second. For something, if I got something going on and my kids got something going on and I can use the same solution regardless of age or what we have going on, that's crazy. That we don't have that. Even with cough medicine, we got to get the one for 0 to 4 or up 12 years or younger or the adult. But here I can go patch my kids with any one of these, all 13 if I wanted to, and it's going to give the same effect for them and me and not cause any side effects, no contraindications. It's all drug free.
And no
So in a minute,
calculations.
all our kids are going to know about our patches. They're not going to reach for those pills that's
Yes.
messing with our kidneys and our livers and things like that. They're going to be healthier. They're going to live longer. So we can start getting this in the hands of us, but our kids as well, so that it starts to be generational. So we need you guys to please tag and share. If you want to be a customer, you can get back to us and be a customer. But if you want to be a part of our movement here, patching 1 million people, we will get you hooked up. All right, we'll get you on our team. You have amazing training strategy to grow your business and just help us patch and post, share, and care. That's all we do. We patch and post, share, and care. So if you want to be a part of that mission and movement with us, we'll be happy to welcome you with open arms. All right. So I just want to thank you, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Do you have any last words before we head out?
No, just reach out to us. You see this, you can't unsee or unhear what you've heard. Certainly. And if you're somewhere, we can get you patched so you can see how your balance is immediately changed and strengthened. So just reach out to us. If you see this on Dr. Dunn's page, hey, reach out to her. If you see this on my page, please, I'm Dr. Nicole Bramwell. You reach out to me and we will get you straight, whether you want to be a customer or you want to join our team. And we can definitely mentor you, even if you've never done this before. This is the easiest thing I've ever done.
For sure. For sure. All right. All right, guys. We love you and we thank you. We'll be back soon. All right. Bye bye.